in the blockchain segment. So I would like to request Tanuj sir to take over this session and give us the brief about the job opportunities available for blockchain. Over to
Yes,
you.
thank you, Amol. So, please open your chat box. So this will be kind of one-on-one conversation with all of you. First thing, let's come to the question why blockchain and what is blockchain. Okay, I want to just know from your end what are the challenges which you feel are there in the today's world. Okay, so whenever we talk about businesses, whenever we talk about any other thing specific to money generation or capital generation in the business market, in the end, the things matters are very few, like the trust between you and your customer, the process by which you are working with your customer is transparent or not, is a hidden control or hidden process which you don't want to provide, which you don't want to talk about to your customer. Like if I say your bank took some amount, or you just submit your amount or your money into the bank, okay, and then in the back end, let's say bank is hiding what they are doing, is that process worthy of trusting or not? So these are the few questions which all of us are exploring, or we all are saying from days on, right? From very early days of 1980s, we are facing this issue of trustlessness. Okay, at that particular time, there are two people who just directed that. Okay, now there is a time for digital currency, but they didn't mention that. Okay, you have to come up with a cryptographic digital currency and something else. Okay, then Satoshi Nakamoto came into picture after the breakdown of Lehman Brothers Bank, and you all know why that bank collapsed. Basically, we all faced that 2008 economic crisis where like our parents lost their jobs in the public sector market or even in the private sector market. Many of the government bodies lose their profit generation streams actually. So basically these problems occurs because by the time the behavior of human change, but we didn't adapt the process enhancement over the process we are following. Okay, so basically in Hindi we used to say, जब समय बदलता है तो हमें उसके तरीके से अब अपना समझौता कर लेना चाहिए. But whenever we used to do the changes in our system, we feel like it is very hard to push those system changes to the system, right? And we failed in that, and that's why it results in the Lehman Brothers collapse. Okay, so according to you, I just want to know what other challenges you feel that they exist in the current business scenarios or current living system in the digital world, one by one. If anyone want to contribute, please go on. Punit, Aman, Gagan, Dhruv, Ashana, Abhay, just type your answer. Okay, let me start. Okay, now, so basic thing is that there is a controlling like power distribution thing. So few of the companies control the entire power in the process. Okay, that is something we called as centralization. Okay, we used to provide power to the central governing body which governs the entire flow of transaction. Okay, then second thing is transparency. If I am asking bank to provide me money, okay, then bank will never tell us from where they get that money. Okay, whose money I am using at this particular time. And if you submit your amount, your entire money to the bank, they will not tell you where they spent your money on, okay, or to whom they lend that money. Okay, this is what the transparency issue means. First issue was that there is a trustless, there is a centralized body. Then second issue was that there is no transparency in the system. And third thing was we have to trust any other party, okay, third party, and they charge us particular amount of money, amount of fee for trusting them. Okay, so basically they are working as a escrow, okay, between two businesses. So what is escrow is something which tells to business parties that okay, I am the one who will provide trust between you two, and whatever step needed I will take on behalf of you both, okay, and I will maintain a smooth business between you. So that is escrow. So if any bank or any community will become escrow for two business bodies, they will charge commission from both the sides. So that is what that is what a commission based system is, and that is was our legacy system which we are following from years was. Okay, but after 2008 when Satoshi Bitcoin, okay, then we came across a particular digital currency which is cryptographic in nature and will remove central body, okay, central governing body between them. After they remove central governing body from between the businesses, after removing the central body, that means the power is now distributed to the people. Okay, so in blockchain which Satoshi introduced as a Bitcoin, okay, the power for doing the process is not on a central body, is on the person. It is kind of a democracy. Okay, so in democracy everyone has right to vote. Likewise in Bitcoin, every peer who is connecting or who is the part of that particular network, like you and me, everyone has equal power to help out process to be done. Okay, that means now no one has more power and no one has less power. Everyone has equal power in the network. So the centralization vanished out because of this system. Second issue was that the transparency, because we are recording everything on the ledger itself. That means anyone can track down what happened previously on the network and what is going on right now, correct? And that track is now available for years also. Okay, so after even generations, okay, people can come and visit Bitcoin network and check okay what happened on the network, and they can verify it using some transaction methods or verification methods. Now third thing is that particular I mentioned the three problems, right? So first we saw, second transparency we saw, and third was that okay, even if I introduce this particular process, do it favor the real world transaction support or not? So because people introduce Ethereum later in time, so now because of Ethereum many of the problems are governed or easily resolved by that. We can add smart contracts to it and we can remove the process. Okay, so this is what blockchain provide us. Blockchain provide us a smooth process, okay, with the complete transparency, without any centralized control, and without any brokers in between. Okay, that's what blockchain provides us, and this particular thing opens up a new segment of jobs for developers, for consultants, for writers, for everyone in the network. Okay, everyone in the technical ecosystem. So basically those who are from the technical background may relate more to it because they know a few of the technical terms, right? But fundamentally or functionally, blockchain is not only for the technical people, it is also for the non-tech people. Okay, if you want to make career in blockchain and you worked previously in preparing the Excel sheet, okay, this is the right time for you to switch your career and start building something from the very niche technology which is blockchain. Okay, so anyone other than developers, if you want, like other than technical people, if there are people who want to go into the non-tech domain, they can ask me questions in the chat. I will explain like in what non-tech domain they can go based on their background. Okay, I will take one by one person, and I will explain you what they can do in the particular domain. So as I already done a small conversation with Punit, who is a student from SBTI Kanpur. So, hi Punit, can you come up on the screen?
Hi, sir.
Hi. Can you enable your camera so other people can see you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hi. So, Punit is a final year student in HBDI Kanpur from CS background. So basically, Punit, as I understand, you want to go into the technical domain of blockchain, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
In technical domain, there are few things like you want to be a developer, you want to be an architect, or you want to be someone who will start their own business, because this market is quite new. No, most of the people doesn't know how to enable this segment for their customer. But people like you and me, like new people who is coming up with their own solutions in this market, are utilizing blockchain as the core technology down the line in their technical stack for the solutioning, and they are providing that solution to the customers, right? So that's where the entrepreneurs will come up. Okay. So there are three segments in the technical domain, and also if I am talking about a technical aspect of application development, then in an application there are three things: front end, back end, and database development, and their integration APIs, right? So it opens up a fourth coordinate basically, which is blockchain. Blockchain, and think it like a separate phenomena, okay, separate coordinate. Like you feel that okay, front end is a separate coordinate, back end is a separate coordinate, database is a separate coordinate. The fourth coordinate is a blockchain. Okay. Now inside, if I'm talking about inside the blockchain, there are a few more things where we say okay, the core developer of blockchain will go and build the application on, right? The core development. Above that core development, you can do the wrappers. Okay. Then you can integrate this blockchain coordinate with the backend coordinate. You can integrate blockchain coordinate with the front end coordinate. So integration also matters in the technical world. Okay. So there are a lot of jobs in this segment, okay, which will help you out in building or integrating existing systems to the blockchain development or blockchain solutions, right? And a lot of jobs are coming up in this particular sector, because people has an existing system, right, and they want to move to the blockchain system. Someone is already building their blockchain solution, or you may build their own blockchain system, right? But the thing is, they need people to who understand backend and understand the blockchain together, who understand the front end and the back end together. Yes. So people like you who is from the technical background, right, understand operating system, understand networking, understand data structures, databases, right? They are the quite good fit. I am not saying are the only fit. I am saying the quite good fit for this type of jobs, because they understand the architectural design of that particular solution, right? And when we talk about integrating two architectures together, we need to be technical. We need to be technically sound in that. Okay. If we are not, we may lose one or two. We will leave one or two errors from where our business will lose a lot of money, right? So this is the one aspect which is technical, right, in the technical form. Now, anyone from the group is from the non-tech background? Is it fine for you? Like, do you have any question? You can ask me right here.
No, sir. I want to ask that, sir, in blockchain, what are the positions we can get, and how can we implement it?
Okay, so in blockchain, you can be a content writer. Okay, you can be a functional consultant. You can be a technical consultant in blockchain. You can be a architect, you can be a blockchain developer, you can be a blockchain integrated developer, you can be a blockchain product manager, you can be anything, you can be a blockchain tester, okay, quality tester,
Okay, sir.
you can be anything what you can in the other domains. Okay.
Sir, which one of them is good for me if I have learned DSA and like a technical subject which I have studied in my CSA department?
Okay, so as per the current job scenario, where if you learn the core blockchain development, right, along with little bit of advanced efforts into the integration, small efforts only into the integration, that is good
Yes.
for you. So basically, whenever we talk about building the solution, okay, 90% of jobs in the blockchain market is from the Ethereum world, okay,
Yes.
where we need to write solidity code, smart contract code. So before writing that code, we need to understand the ecosystem. We need to understand how the blockchain system works, how Ethereum network works, how we will set up the Ethereum networks, how we will write the solidity code. So these particular kind of jobs contain 90% of the global market. And if I'm talking about 90% of the global market, it is kind of in the papers of government that anyone till 2025, okay, if they know what blockchain is, will definitely going to get more money in return for a particular job, right? For example, let's Tanuj Sharma is having 4 years of experience in back end or front end full stack development, right? And earning 10 lakh per annum, okay? Let's say I am assuming that I am earning 10 lakh per annum. At the same experience, if Punit is coming up, that by the government norms, Punit is earning 16 lakh for same experience in blockchain domain, which means a kind of 60% hike, okay?
Yes.
Over the other developers. So if we put efforts, little much efforts, and like from the very beginning we need to start, right? So because start is very niche and we need to find a particular company to start with, it is kind of a tough thing, okay? But companies like ISIE, where they can help people like you to build their career in, because they have connections with the other department companies from different sectors, they can grow your career into that domain. Now this is from the technical side. Now for how a non-computer science background people can join this blockchain journey. So let's say there is someone who is from mechanical background, okay, working with the manufacturing industry where they are building JCB kind of structures, okay, you know JCBs, okay. Yes, there is a company who build cranes and all, right? So let's say they are working with that particular person is working with JCB, a manufacturing unit, okay, and they want to provide they want to build their solutions into the blockchain domain. Then they can build their supply chain solution through the blockchain domain, so that the trackability of their parts, their machineries, their even the nut bolts they are using in the building of that particular product or JCB or any kind of machinery, even they can track down the from where this particular product originated as a raw, and in which plant it got modified by whom, and who included this particular part or nut bolt to my machinery at what date, by the authorization of what particular person, under the supervision of whom, within the which plant of which company, okay? So this trackability of manufacturing is not there right now. If I ask you, let's say if I ask Naveen, can you tell me in which company, in which plant of your mobile phone company your display got assembled in your mobile? You will not tell that, right? But once we enable that particular support on the blockchain, anyone can track that down, okay? So if tomorrow I want to disable any product which originated from Somalia, okay, got manufactured in Somalia or as a raw, then I can disable that, okay? I can completely disable that thing. So most of the, if I say okay, made in India scheme, under the made in India scheme we are building new products, right? So those products, okay, may be manufactured in China. We are bringing those products to India and then we are assembling it. So that doesn't mean that entire product was made in India, right? So assembly for the entire product was made in India. Some of the products is getting built in India, but there are parts which is manufactured in Vietnam, maybe in Korea. So if we want entire product to be trackable, we need to put everything out on the blockchain, and that solution will help us to track that. Okay, this is something which we are outsourcing to the other countries. We can build those type of application or particular type of products in India itself. Okay, so this is for the other companies. Like even manufacturing sector can enable the usage of blockchain in their own companies, right? Now comes to the technical part, who non-tech part, who loves to write. Okay, so people who loves to write are not from the technical world, are not from the like user enabled world. Okay, but they want to tell people, okay, something new happened and you need to be more focused on these new changes which is going on in the real world. So if you understand how the technology works, okay, you will connect to your user in a deep manner. Okay, you can definitely going to be a more renowned writer in your segment of blockchain and their products than anyone else. So let's have a story of your story. Okay, so your story is a company where Shraddha Sharma built that company from the scratch, writing the technical codes. Okay, but Shraddha Sharma is not a technical person, but she built that particular company from scratch in the technical domain, where she talk about businesses, how they grow the businesses. Now they are enabling a new writing segment under the name of Decrypt or something, where they are talking about Web3 and all. Okay, blockchain related stuff. Even government of India is moving towards the blockchain solutions. It is not completely on blockchain, but if you know blockchain, you will understand those solutions very easily. So basically like e-rupee, okay, where government of India launched CBDC under the name of e-rupee, correct? So that e-rupee is basically somewhere on a blockchain type structure. Okay, you can enable those kind of environments, and you can help community of India by providing more and more collaborations with technical think tanks of India on this particular domains. Okay, so there are a lot of jobs available in the market. So if you today search like, okay, I want blockchain jobs in the segment of technical or non-tech, you will find approximately 100%. I am sure that you will find a job nearby you with a good package and stuff. Okay, the only thing is companies doesn't have right candidate for that particular job, and that's why they are lagging in fulfilling that particular place. Okay, job vacancy. Our aim was to enable you to get that particular job, okay, in that particular segment of blockchain, so that you will grow your career rapidly, along with enabling a ecosystem, or along with to be a part of that ecosystem which is changing rapidly. So like you saw Paytm scanners over here and there, okay, from a street vendor to Apple iPhone retailer. Okay, you saw this scanner, Paytm scanner, PhonePe scanner. So that enablement was done by the UPI, Unified Payment Interface. Okay, the same kind of thing you will see after 5 years, that okay, now transactions are happening using the underhood technology as blockchain. Okay, and the very first example for that, the CBDC offered by the RBI now in the retail world. Okay, So these kind of knowledges you will get only if you will dedicate your 2 to 3 months in this particular sector, where a professional from the current blockchain ecosystem will help you, train you, and guide you to build new projects, understand the existing projects, and understand the technologies, and drive you to build a good career later in time after the course, a good career in the same domain. Okay. Anyone has any other questions? Naveen, Gagan, Ashana, Aman. Do you have any question? Abhay? Okay. I guess ISIE people will help you out in explaining few of the things which we are offering for you now. People from ISIE. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Over to you. You can explain these people what we are
Give me a
offering.
minute, please.
Okay.
Yes, Tanuj sir.
So I
Hello.
explain them. Yes.
Yes.
So over to you. You can explain these people what we are offering to them. They can discuss it with their friends and join us as in group or individually, and we will guarantee from our side that okay, they will get a particular blockchain segment job or career opportunity later in time.
Okay. I hope learners, you got an idea like how you can just got a job opportunities in the blockchain. Okay. So please feel like you can reach us at our website www.isaieindia.com for further inquiries, or if you are looking for any courses in blockchain, so you can directly contact to our number that was mentioned in our website. Okay. Thank you, Tanuj sir, for the wonderful session that you have given. I hope like everyone got an idea about all the things, like how they can got a job opportunities in blockchain.
Okay, Naveen. Thank you for enabling this segment for me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mouse tracking चल रहा है